All right, hey, shirts off, wasn't intentional. I'm working hard. We're at the shop right now, which is actually my grandfather's shop. This was his wood shop, and now it's my humble abode slash van built-in sanctuary. So this is a L400 Mitsubishi Delica turbo diesel 4x4, and it's completely decked out on the exterior and the interior. Let's go take a look. Client comes tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. It's 95% finished, so this is do or die time right now. The van is looking really nice. It's just that there's a handful of things that need to be finished. Usually the last 10% of a build is 90% of the work, so I'm in that stage right now. But I'll give you a little tour, so let's go. Some might have seen the last video of another L400 camper van, which there was a bed system that I designed. This is basically the same one. It's a A-frame bench seating, but also lounge mode, which is awesome. So in the rear there's a lounge, and then also in the front there's a lounge. So depending on where you're parked, you get to either look out from the rear, out of the hatchback, or when you're closed down, you know, you want to like get all cozy at night, you can also face this way and throw a movie on or whatever you want to do. All the hardware, like even the pivot point too, was 3D printed. So I'm utilizing the CNC cuts, but also adding 3D printed parts to the CNC. You can also take this cushion out if you want more of a backrest here, and you can go at a higher degree. You know, if you got kids or babies, you can just let them cruise around in there. And the L400 camper van is ideal for the family man. Each cushion has a marine grade zipper on it, and the foam itself was custom made too. So it was 2 inches of high density foam and then 1 inch of memory foam. So it's like super comfortable, almost like a Japanese style futon bed. The pull-out fridge, there's a pull-out tabletop, there's overhead cabinets. We got the little water pump here, and that will just push water out super easy. So you undo this clip, then you've got the whole water tank system, custom brackets, drinking water, and then super easy to pull out and refill. All right, so we're now showcasing the rear of the van, and which is pretty nice already with the swing out fuel tank and the swing out spare tire. We have the EcoFlow battery bank with the port open. You can see all your settings there with the solar going on. Here's a 4-foot, 48-inch rear door pull-out, which are on 500-pound rated drawer slides, so it's super solid. Here is the little propane camp stove, and we have a quick connect right here. So you just grab your propane and you got fire. I'm gonna add some drawer dividers here and compartmentalize all his gear. The guy is a rock climber, so I'm gonna take into account of like what people do on their weekend warrior trips, and this was meant for him. My friend Brent, that also made the cushions, made this curtain, which is gonna hide, it's gonna fold over and hide the EcoFlow, the battery bank, which is right here. So he'll be able to come from this direction, pull it out, so he can take his gray water tank out and the fresh water tank. And then if he ever needs to do any maintenance on the battery. All right, so this is his roof rack, which is a pretty beefy roof rack he has. It's all made of aluminum channels right here, and so we tied in the brackets that I made into the channel, and then we used the existing eye bolts that came with the van, and I just tightened them down, and they lip over just enough to keep these panels super tight and secured, so when he's going off-road, they're not going anywhere. And so we got 200 total watts of solar on top. These are brackets for the solar panels that are on top to attach to the 80/20 aluminum that is made up for the roof rack. So it ties in to the rack and then holds the panels down. It's just little things like this, details that make a van build just stand out. Even like the bench seat alone has storage. So you cut material using either a router bit or a table saw, and you bend the wood to make this curve. But I went the extra step to 3D print some brackets to keep it real tight and rigid, so this is not going anywhere. All the components to the van are mortise and tenon into the floor using bolts and some interesting Japanese joinery. So it's not just pocket holes, I wouldn't trust that, but they're tenons plus these 3D printed brackets that hold everything down. Okay, we're sending this guy out, another Delica on the books. I really appreciate you watching, and let's move on to the next build, and if you want one, reach out to me. Let's make it work. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead and do that shit. Oh, dude. Wow. It's crazy. Oh my god. It's amazing.